says, I will give you $10,000 to go work for 3 or 4 days, do something exciting, track an animal in a place you're very familiar with, and kill that animal. I'll head back to the place where my ancestors used to live, kill a rhino, hack off the horns, come back, give them to you, you give me my money, and now my life, so the money dream goes, is good. Now there's happiness.
We've been coming to Mozambique for about two and a half years now. Started in August 2016. And yeah, I just grew from there. I kept coming back every 2-3 months, bringing soccer kit to the guys, see how we can help, talking to the community leaders and so on.
So when we came here, the community said they could use help with a soccer league. And so here we are now with an official league based on the English Premier League, which is a point system. 3 points for a win, 1 for a tie, 0 for a loss. So we have 12 teams playing a 22-week season, a home and away game. And 22 weeks from now, we'll find out the winner. Game 1 here coming down to a pretty good end. Couldn't be more excited, man. It's amazing for us to take a lot for granted what a soccer kid, what you give something and they feel special. They felt needed and wanted in this world. And you give them even just a soccer uniform. They feel proud, happy, and something to look forward to. I mean, look at this competition in their new uniform. Just brings it up a level.
Yeah, my name is Bennett. I'm a part of this committee that is organizing this championship. We are here today just to inaugurate this championship. It's a kickoff, of this championship today.
Soccer is huge here. I have kids balling up plastic bags just to use as soccer balls. Everyone's always playing soccer, whether it's little kids, whether it's adults, whether it's whoever it is, everyone's playing soccer.
I think the community, they are happy about this thing. We decided as a committee to start this kickoff here. I think the community, they show us a positive sign because this is for all of us. We try to upgrade this community, the young guys, to play soccer, to avoid many things like drugs and poaching and other things. We try to concentrate in this type of a game.
Nearby is the game park, which creates an interesting kind of relationship between the village and the game park. Many store owners, many businessmen here all have a background in something with the game park, whether that is helping them out, whether that is poaching themselves.
Yeah, there is those problems. You know, even poaching, starting from the poor community. You know, some of the people, they are poor, they have a poor background. The young guys, they decide to go there. It's a risk. Maybe they try to get something. Some of them, they die there in the bush. But now we are trying them to keep them busy.
We gave ourselves 5 years, so we'll give it another 2.5. And I think once you start having just a soccer or a community project added onto that, then maybe we'll start to see a difference.
Humans are making all the animals go extinct because we want to try to impress each other. So the conspicuous consumption, or I want to impress you with this piece of art, whether it's ivory or rhino horn. Look what I have, look what I can afford. And just that mentality is irritating enough to me that, it's beyond, it's just a way of life now, being angry at what humans are doing. A lot of these people have physically been moved so a national park or a wildlife reserve could be created. So they were pushed off their land. The land was fenced. So in their eyes, what they see is rich white people coming to take photos or hunt those animals. But they now have no access.
Last year, I started my class, I think, with about 35 boys. And at the end, I had about 15. So I lost 20 boys. Which I can't say all 20 boys were because of poaching, but I can say a good number of them were. At one point, I came into class one day, and on the board were drawn rhino horns and dollar signs. So I stopped class, and we had a little conversation about it.
7 years ago when I did my training, we would sing songs about catching poachers and hating poachers and cutting off their balls, you know, castrate the poachers. You were trained that there was an enemy, and if we capture or kill that enemy, then we win this war, realizing that that's not, it's holding the line a little bit, but it's not the long-term solution. So then, when we came here to actually meet with the poachers, the big bad wolf, you realize that they're great guys. They're normal people with dreams and families, and you realize that there's no place to actually get a job.
Rich, greedy people, those are the people to blame. I mean, if this idea is not new, being involved with communities, no matter what you do, it's not new.
I think what Wild and Free is doing is huge for the community, and people appreciate it as well. Providing them with uniforms, providing them with real games and a real setup of games is huge. I have people inviting me to the games all the time.
It's a good motivation for young players. You know, if you wear a new jersey, you are motivated inside the ground. Yeah. You want to show that I'm wearing a new jersey. I have to show the people that today will make them, I'm going to make good game.
Sport is a proven, scientifically proven, uplifting thing where it improves grades, concentration, creativity. And now when you have the team involved, you have a responsibility to that team, that hope and that, wow, somebody cares about me, has the smiles we see. And what I'm so proud about and happy about for Wild and Free Foundation is that we were all about guns and camouflage. And when you look at that, even if you look at a website with guns and cam, you know there's not a happy ending there for somebody. But now we're protecting rhinos from the outside in by uplifting the communities.
In 2017, after our first Rhino Cup, and which was just a small tournament, not a league, that they personally came to us and said, my kids will never go back to the Kruger. I think there's a hope. There must be, otherwise I'm going to go home.